I just find it sad. Watch. Give it like 15, 20 minutes. Civil Discourse will be back.
Actually, I don't want to be here when he comes back. I feel really.
No. He'll think he's gotten to us by being an asshole, and just the point.
It was actually so full of bullshit listening to him.
It was really.
Are you actually?
You know what's the funny thing? It's like he tried to take a pot shot at my mother thing. You know what? I had to restrain myself from go back to Bakalakadaka Street.
I honestly don't know. The whole point is like I don't understand what he meant by like the Jewish man.
He's an Islamic
for my
person.
Interview, they were like Jews weren't white people; they were subhuman. Wow. I'm like, wait, what's going on?
He got
like, what kind of interviews did I have, dude? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean, I love Chinese women.
Dude, I know they scream so fucking much during.
Yeah, he gets bent out of shape because everybody else yelling and
why? No, whenever I watch Asian porn, I'm like, wait, why do they yell so much?
I just love the way they're passive, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
Totally. And I love the whiteness of their skin because I'm into like German white girls, but I'm really into like the kind of Koreans or Chinese ones, like they're like pale.
With me, I love Asian girls. There's just something that's just so beautiful.
Well, Omadon, we all know that you love furry girls, right?
Fuck no.
It's actually fucking stupid. Not even joking.
You are a furry.
Hey, have you seen most of the girls in the
new point? Like, how did the Holocaust happen if they had hospitals and the concentration? And I'm like, are you actually serious? Like, for medical fucking experimentation, most of modern surgery is grounded on facts and shit founded by like during Unit 731 during World War II, and not experimentation camps. Like, like I was really just fucking surprised about how that guy was willing to defend his little like racist kind of like thing going on with the surgery.
Oh my god, it's still going.
You fucking shit! You were recording. That was so bad.
A fucking bitch. You're a dog.
I'm left alone.
I'm like, no.
What? I'm just waiting for him to go.
I was waiting for him. I'm like, what? How am I a bitch? I mean, I have the right to record them. Like, who said it?
Yeah.
So you're recording them. You're a bitch, and I'm like, you're deceiving. Are you really serious? Like, are you trying to take the moral high ground of this? I mean, you're especially
confused if he's like a troll or if he was serious.
No, he's serious.
Pretty sure he's serious.
God.
He's a triggered fucking idiot.
I thought like he was like.
He thinks he's intelligent.
I thought he was kind of like shiny, but wow.
Yeah, as soon as I saw him in the channel, it's just like it's only a matter of time before the idiot opens his mouth.
I want him and LT to get into a fight, honestly.
Well, like a fist fight?
No, I mean an argument. Yeah, a fist fight, but after the debate.
Oh,
like I said, several nights ago, we got into a big, huge discussion.
You guys
with
want
us
the server?
And tore him apart in argument.
No, I couldn't even handle one person from that server here, so no.
He's not even on right now. That's the funny thing. He's not even. He didn't even go to another server.
No, I'm not.
I think
honestly, I talk a lot of shit, but I just stay away from that crap because everything I say is just jokes and satire. But everything that he does, like, is fucking real. Too real for me, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Too spooky for me.
And they were asking us who won a space race, and I'm like, it depends. I mean, the first people to go to space were the Russians by putting up the Sputnik, and then the people who won the race to the moon were the Americans with Apollo 11. It's like wrong. Werner won von Braun with the fucking V2 rockets. But I'm like, but the V2 rockets never went into space. I mean, sure, they were like the first weapons to like exceed what you would call like a speed of sound, but no, they weren't. Never went to space. No, it's fucking wrong.
Oh my god!
basically they were trying to correct history to their like own view.
There he is! I told you he'd be back.
Oh wow.
Like clockwork. I told you 15, 20 minutes, civil discourse would be
Very
back.
civil discourse. How's it going, buddy?
Here we go again.
Do you hear the talk? Where's he
Hey,
here for?
civil discourse. How you doing?
Oh, he'll be quiet for a few minutes and then he'll open up. He did it last time.
Wow.
Listen, man, he can call me a bitch, whatever he wants. That server was actually fucked up. No, that server was way.
Oh boy.
Is he like DDoSing us or what?
Fuck if I know.
What are you guys talking about?
Civil discourse.
Yeah,
He's a person who gets bent
he's
out
part
of
of a.
shape.
He's part of a white nationalists, white supremacist discourse. I'm not talking about like SJW, like being.
Why are you calling it supremacist, Kins?
Oh boy.
Because it is.
Here we
They
go.
regard
supremacist.
anyone who isn't Nordic European subhuman.
I am not Nordic European, and I am still there.
Here we go.
Are you
Which
makes it even funnier.
Yo, they asked me. They asked me if Eastern. Are you Eastern? Are you Gypsy? Are you Eastern European?
I
Are you
am
from? What are you from? Like Albania, Kosovo? Where are
Grab
you
your
from?
pop.
I am Greek, Kins. I told you.
Okay, he's Greek. But then again, if you look at the rules, they put Roman, they put Anglo, they put Germanic, they put Greek as one of like the acceptable ones. Okay, and they asked me if I thought Gypsies or Eastern European people were white. And when I said yes, they're like, "No, you're wrong. These people aren't white. They're subhuman." That's straight up what they fucking.
Who said
They're
that?
not white.
Who said that?
No, the fucking. I was in a white supremacist server. I was in a white supremacist server, and they were basically interviewing to see if I was actually white or not.
I don't think they're subhuman, Kins, so what's your problem?
Oh shit.
Yes, but the people that were talking to me said they were white supremacists. They were.
So what? So what?
What do you mean? So what?
When your server
I
that
mean,
you're
so fucking
part
what?
of-
Oh my
when the
god.
server that you're part of is fucking making it so
Yeah,
nobody can join unless they're white of a specific
It's
group.
their opinion.
It's
It's
a
a fucked
racist
up opinion. What do you
server.
want to say?
Oh my god.
Aren't there
okay,
like
yeah.
black
So much
people
for
I think he still
civil
has to be
discourse.
muted because he's afraid.
Yeah, I'm only civil to people who deserve it. You're a lying little bitch who tried to record them and report them.
Yeah.
La, la.
Oh, Deja, I'm gonna send you a chat, okay?
They were distorting facts about history, and not only that, they were regarding other
So
races.
what? It's their private server. They can distort anything they want.
It's not private. They have over like 300, 400 people in it, and you can
Yes,
honestly,
it's
anyone can join right now. I can send a link.
It's exclusive. Do you like that word
guys-
better? It's exclusive. They have rules for who can come in.
Racist
And this
rules.
is exactly why they have those rules.
Bigoted rules. He still has me muted, doesn't he? Because he's a
If
coward.
people
Yes,
didn't
yes.
care, if people didn't care, they got radicalized. They wouldn't have those rules because you could just go in and out. You could just leave them alone. They just want to be left alone.
Tell him to unmute me if he really has balls.
Do SJW
Yeah,
want
there's
to be left
over
alone? Do
1,000 people.
SJWs want to be left alone, Kins? I'm asking you a fucking question. Do SJWs want to be left alone? Or do they infiltrate like you did?
Yeah, I wonder if they do. Here,
No,
let's
they
see.
don't, Kins. No, they don't. Their infiltration level go just as far as coming to this bearing server and debating people. That's all they do.
Here,
They
let me,
don't lie
here, let
to
me
people
And
who
that's
report
what he
description.
did.
see the server description. Yes, a Jewish person felt safe. There is a server description. Alt-right 14/88 and far-right friendly. Right-wing whites of the world unite. No Spurges, autists, know-it-alls, degenerates, weeaboos, drowning people out in voice. And no
Yeah,
Jews.
It literally says no Spurges artists. There are many artists there. I'm autistic.
You're autistic, but there's no autistic. It doesn't allow autistic people. So why are
Yes,
you there?
I've told them though, it's a joke. It's a joke, you moron, and you know it.
That's not a joke, dipshit.
Said
You can't
it's not
tell
It
me
is a
I'm
joke.
trying.
It's
Some
absolutely
Hold on,
And
You
hold on.
always
Can I
fucking
be
knew
white?
this
Wait,
was
What
what
if
the
I-
advert
what
was
if I
about.
agree with
Joking,
them?
making edgy
What if I
jokes,
tell-
and this is one of them.
What if I tell them, hey, I'm not white though, but can I still join you guys? Would that be okay?
No, you can't because it's an exclusive server because of exactly
It's
this
exclusive based
reason.
on race. See my problem
Yes,
there.
it
Okay.
is.
See, you're,
I don't
you're
care if
autistic.
it's
You say
your
you're
problem.
autistic,
Leave
you
them
say
alone.
you're white, but I'm not white.
I
Why
don't
can't I
care if
join?
it's your problem.
See, that's kind of
I don't go to black
This is
exclusive
China versus
servers and
Russia
report
right
them.
now.
all right. So what else am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to like say, "Oh, I'm not Chinese, but I'm totally alt-right, guys"? So I'm
Just
cool.
leave
Like,
them the fuck
give me a-
alone.
It's a free pass for me. But what if I was genuinely racist though? What if I wanted to join the server, but I wouldn't be able to, huh?
Johnny,
Would I? Hey,
Johnny.
how's it going?
What's the
What
problem?
does it mean
No,
to be racist?
Wait,
though?
civil,
I
civil.
don't think
chill
you even
for
know
a
what it means.
Civil, just
No,
chill
no,
for
you
a second,
can't-
okay? I want to ask, what's wrong with people of a certain race? For example, BLM members. This is white supremacists. So let's say whites. What's wrong with them having their own server talk about their shit, whatever that shit is? What's wrong with having Asians talk about Asian shit that goes on in their life? What's wrong with having Filipinos set up Filipino tiny chats?
Yeah, but why can't?
in
No,
which
the
they
thing
can-
is, my only question is, why can't I join them?
because you're not a
because they
Filipino,
don't
it's
want
like-
you there for whatever reason.
But he
Want me
passed
there,
the
but
test.
they want, but you just said you were autistic, though. But they let autistic people in. Little
Yes.
self-contradictory, right?
Because that's a joke, you idiot. I already told you.
No, whenever it says
It's
no
not a
autist,
joke.
it is a joke, idiot. Whenever it says no autist, it means no spurs, no online
know what
autism.
that means.
It doesn't mean
Means
that people
not
that are actually
pedantic.
afflicted with
It
autism.
means people that aren't being pedantic, that aren't being extremely annoying.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
I mean,
Come on, you're on the
this is
internet.
why-
You don't know what an autist is. Come on,
if
that's
I go on
retarded.
Facebook, right, and if I
Civil
call someone
discourse.
an autist,
How do you feel about black people? How
What
do
do
you
you mean? How do I feel about black people?
I just want to ask. Calm
That's
down.
irrelevant. But Johnny Kins, are
Doesn't
you
your
white or
question?
not?
Your question
what
isn't
did you say? Yeah,
specific
what
enough.
did you
Just
say?
tell me
Your race of reason for
specifically
me.
what do you mean.
No, so I saw
How
this
do
like
I
white
feel?
supremacist server. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try and join, right? So like, with this nice Snapchat filter and all
How
that
can
stuff.
you know? How can you join a white supremacist server? First of all, it's not white supremacist; it's white nationalist. And you can't join a white
White
nationalist server because it's
nationalists
white
are white
nationalist.
supremacists.
You can join an Asian,
I think
an
what
Asian
I think
nationalist.
what I
No,
was trying to
they're
strive for
not.
is basically like 2 weeks in and just be like, hey, I'm not white, right? I'm fucking Chinese. Yeah, they're so much for your little flawless vetting thing. Your whole interview, because I was about to get into it up until I got fucking ousted by some asshole who knew me.
So
from the
what?
server.
You're the asshole here. Stop making moral judgments, you piece of shit.
Moral
let's
judgment.
talk-
And
Right,
Johnny,
but
you weren't
denying the
gonna get in.
basically
You screwed up once you started talking about the
specific race
Holocaust. Anyways,
as subhuman. Basically anything that's not European white. And I'm not talking about Eastern European. I'm talking about like Western European white.
I've never
it has
ever
nothing.
heard anyone
That's
known white
complete
as
bullshit. First of all,
In fact, Kims, the other day we were
civil,
talking about
civil,
race and
stop.
IQ.
Excuse me, guys.
First of all, this falsehood that he's
What's
spreading
your problem?
about
Just a second,
white
please.
nationalism has meaning. Yo, what's up with
Okay,
this?
yeah,
fucking
you're completely right. They have a right to.
I ask you, please, your mic.
Civil discourse. You have a right to say that. Okay, yeah, they can say whatever they want, but to make the argument that it's moral for them to be there is completely fucking stupid.
No, it's not. Dude. It's a
I
private
said
service.
they have the right.
Civil. Let me respond first. First of all, it's a private server, so you can't even make that claim.
It's not a
second
private
of all,
server. It's a public server.
It is a private server.
There's,
It's owned by a
you
private
can actually get
individual.
invited. I can send you a link right now. It's not a private server. Anyone can join.
It is a
Anyway,
private
but,
server.
people
it's
who aren't
private in the
white.
fact that it's
Not anyone
privately
can join.
owned, managed, and ran. So it is private server, okay? But second
Right.
of all, you're equating white nationalism. I heard you mention something about people being subhuman earlier. It has nothing to do with white nationalism whatsoever. It has no superiority complex to where you look down upon other races. That's the complete.
I didn't say this
it's
shit.
a complete
The people in the
antithesis.
server said that shit. They were the
Of
ones that
course,
actually
some
told
of them will be.
Ask,
You
no,
can
we were
be
legit
white
moderators
supremacist
and
and
admins
white
if
nationalist,
I
and
believe
you
that
can only
Eastern
be one
European
of them.
people were white. That was
Where did they say
literally
that?
the
Where
question
did
they
they say
asked me.
that?
They asked me if I believed that Eastern European people were white. I'm like, yeah, it's part of Europe. I mean, like, sure, you could also make the disparage and like there are cultural differences, but generally I believe we're white. And he's like, no, it's not. Like, are you dumb? Like, aren't you white?
Did
It's like,
they
these
ask
people
you?
are
Did
subhuman.
they ask you if whites are superior? Did they ask you if whites are superior?
First of all, everything Johnny says is irrelevant because I was the one that interviewed him, and I was trolling the fuck out of him the entire time because I knew
Yeah,
he
I
was
mean,
a shill from another server. So, like, if you actually come here to,
no, but it's like,
discredit
why
what we
though?
talked about, dude, you got trolled because you're
What is up, butt munches?
But why? Why
Yeah,
though?
why
I'm
troll?
don't
actually
understand.
also a part of the server, and I'd just like to tell you that I'm Slavic myself. I'm
Yeah,
actually
like-
Polish. Ja mówię po polsku w porównaniu do ciebie, jak widzisz. So yeah, I
So
speak
I
Polish.
know-
I'm
so I
from
consider
Poland,
Slavs
I'm
to be
part of the
white.
server.
It's
And
like, do you believe that Slavic people are better, or do you
No,
believe
I
they're
don't.
worse?
No, I don't believe they're worse. I don't believe they're better. I think we're different. We're culturally different.
They're
But
just
what if I do?
Slavs.
What if
Some
what if
Slavs
I
are better,
what
some
if
Slavs
I'm
are
like
worse.
someone else that's not white, but I do hold alt-right sentiments, sentiments, like ideas.
There are other servers for this. There are other
Yeah,
servers.
there's a lot of alt-right
You
servers.
hold
Dude. I can link you
alt-right
to some if
sentiments,
you're
which-
truly interested.
That doesn't mean
There
that
is the
it
safe
should be a
space for
good
this. You know,
thing.
ironically named that way. You can
No,
go there.
Wait, I came in a little late. What's going on here?
Discourse is having a meltdown.
Smile and wave.
Discord is having a meltdown.
Meltdown
Okay,
because
I'll explain.
I-
it.
guy
I think it's not- at this point-
infiltrated-
Hold on,
I think it's
One
just
person at a
ironic.
time. Explain to me, please. I can't hear
just
you.
ironic. Civil discourse.
Discourse
That's
is
gotta
having
be-
a meltdown because people are proving
Johnny
throwing
Kings
facts at him.
tried to
He's,
join a white
nervous.
nationalist server to record people and report them.
That doesn't
No,
mean that
and
he
who's doing
went
this?
in just to record.
Johnny
it.
Kings. And he tried
Yeah.
to get his friends to do it too.
But okay,
Look,
but
he's
no,
proud of it.
no, I was invited, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking I'll try at least. I'll try. That's the whole point. I was in a
That's
server.
kind of messed up, man. I mean,
What
even if you
happened
don't
was that
agree,
people-
and a lot of people don't agree with nationalists, doesn't mean that you go and harass them for it, man. It's
I'm not
cool.
That
harassing
doesn't mean
them,
that
though.
he
You didn't harass him.
originally
I'm not
went in to
harassing. I went
harass
along with the
them.
whole thing. I just wanted
You
to record the
tried to
conversation.
ban us.
That
He didn't do anything
And
except
under the
record
eyes
the
of-
conversation,
it's-
motherfucker.
if it's justifiable, then
Yeah.
they will take action. But if they don't believe it's justifiable, then they won't take action. That's not up to me. The most I could do is just send them
So you
evidence.
work
But
with
why
SJW.
would you do it in the
You work-
first place? What was your intention for doing it in the first place?
I was genuinely curious. Like, I wanted to join and say, okay, what is this
What?
about?
No.
I saw
No,
the Discord server.
you
I'm like,
said-
okay.
You said you tried to infiltrate it.
Yeah, basically. Well, I'm fucking Asian. How else am I supposed to get in? How am I going to?
I mean, yeah, if
Yeah,
you say
you
you're
are
going to
not
infiltrate, that's not you going peacefully, man. That's not peaceful.
It's
The
peaceful
infiltrate is
until
not
he
a
does
peaceful
something
word.
violent.
But infiltrate
Okay, I
is not a
was-
peaceful word.
I was never.
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
Oh my God,
As in,
Ron,
okay, I never.
I'm just saying, if he wants his point to be taken like the way he's saying, he just needs to have his grammar align with that, because infiltrate is not a peaceful word. So if he didn't really mean infiltrate, he needs to use another word.
I
Because
basically snuck in. He's right. I basically
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not
Just
saying
have
no.
realized I wasn't white.
conversation. Well, he overheard
That's your point.
some
That was my
shit,
only option.
and he just so
Okay,
happened
we need
to
Oprah.
go.
You
Oh,
don't
I should
have an
actually
option.
record
But
this because it is
Then why did you say you were pretending to go along with it? Why didn't you just talk differently?
like an
That's the only way I
SJW
could have
or
been kept
anybody
up.
like
Can we
that.
stop shouting here? I'm trying to ask the guy a question.
Yeah.
Everyone go one at a time.
Yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
just
It's fine.
going to
It's
say, okay, we good? Okay, I was just going to say about the infiltrate part. Why did you say that you went along with what they were saying? Why didn't you disagree with them? See, it's your intention or in your motives. If you're hiding, no, let me talk. Let me finish.
Put you through an interview process to see if you're
Let me
eligible
finish.
to be part of their group. If not,
Oh my God, fucktard! Let me finish, please. Holy fuck!
All right.
I'm not here trying to interrupt you like all the fucking time.
Yeah, go.
I try to give people their peace. Okay? It's just your intention or in your motives. If you're hiding your own opinions just to try and get other people to say things, that's not you being there peacefully.
That's listening to somebody else's position. What are you talking about, bro?
How am I not
But
being
he
peaceful?
said that he was going along with it. Therefore, he was hiding his own opinion. That's what he said. Those were his
It's
words.
okay to listen to somebody's opinion.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
okay.
Oh
to
my
go along with
goodness!
that.
I'm not saying.
Good.
Can you stop shouting and being a triggered little fucking SJW for
I'm
1
not.
second, please?
I'm not.
Dude, every like you fucking dude, you keep shouting and interrupting me,
Let him go.
and you don't let me
Actually
finish.
not.
Let
I
him go,
actually
let him
have a
go.
really loud voice. But
Just let
don't
him go. Let
mind
him
that.
go.
I'm just saying,
Get into a
if he's
group.
going in and he's hiding his own opinions to forward his agenda to try and get someone else to say something, that's not necessarily something that's cool. I mean, he can do it, but I mean, if you guys want to talk about what's right and what's wrong, that's wrong.
I do the same for my college campuses. I'm dorming in university right now.
I mean,
I
like
would
the
tell them I don't
wrongness of
hold.
discourse.
You
I don't
can
hold
fit
progressive
in
views.
on a conversation.
Yes,
And
but
that's
if you are hiding your opinion, if you're going along with them, as in agreeing or anything, making any side comments to make you seem more towards
not
their
peaceful.
cause,
That's
exactly.
what
You're
they
hiding your
basically
intentions.
doing what
That
civil
in itself,
discourse-
why are you hiding
No.
your intentions if you're being peaceful?
So basically,
That's the
Like
point.
civil discourse,
So
he
basically what
tries to
you're saying is
pretend
this
he's
is a
a peaceful
lose-lose
person,
situation.
and he blocks anybody
Because the
who
thing is,
doesn't
if I don't agree with them, I get kicked.
And
I do
he
agree
gets
with them, I'm
pissy
not
at
being
people
peaceful.
when they argue with him.
Ha.
you,
Well, I mean,
Okay.
if you don't agree with them, I mean, then don't agree with them, but then you get kicked. I mean, that's what happens.
the
I'm
If
talking
they don't
about
want
civil
you there,
discourse.
you don't have to be there. See, that's the thing. It's just don't hide what you're doing. That's a really scumbag thing to do. When you're hiding something, that means you know what you're doing isn't acceptable to what's going on around you. You see what I'm
it's
saying?
okay to enter an echo chamber.
Yeah.
That's
No,
pretty
the
much
entire
what it
server was an echo chamber. It's basically people
Yes.
voicing some.
You, you can enter an echo chamber and voice your own opinion and your own thoughts. But if you're going along with them, with what they're doing, with what they're saying, to make it look like that it's more okay for them to be around you and they think that you're there, that's you hiding your intentions. That's all I'm saying.
Dude,
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you can't do
How is
it.
that violent, though? How is
I'm not
that
saying hey, I'm not saying you can't do it.
Scummy,
I'm
but
just saying
you
that
know
that's
what?
really on a moral standpoint of like, you know, what's right, that's wrong.
Well, some of the things that I don't fuck, man.
Exactly. Some of the things that they do are wrong. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
But we still have to go along, you know.
what they think.
You know, I'm not agreeing with their opinion. I'm not siding with them. I'm not a national socialist, you know. But
Well,
I can see it from an outside perspective, of a neutral perspective, without being for or against National Socialism.
Exactly.
Isn't that possible?
Why it's
I'm not
Okay,
an
let's read it. Okay, my intentions of going into there is basically just trying to get in. So basically, what civil discourse is calling me, he's calling me a fucking rat at this point. Like, he's calling me a little bitch, or trying to like disrupt
You are.
whatever thing
That's
he
what
has going
civil
on.
discourse
Whatever
does.
they have going on there, he's calling me out. Okay, and you know what? Hey, that's your opinion. You're entitled to it. Obviously, I'm going to disagree with some aspects of it, but that's about it. But to say that,
Whether you want to say it or not, when you hide something, you know what you're doing isn't right. You shouldn't hide
like civil
anything.
but
discourse
wait, I'm
does.
hiding in front of racists. Though. I'm trying to
So?
make them think I'm racist in order to get in. If I tell them I'm suddenly not racist, I'm going to get kicked for that.
Okay.
It's their
Okay,
server.
then why do you want to be on a racist server then?